Hey, y'all, what's up? This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I want to talk to y'all real quick about a couple of issues that I just been thinking about. Actually, I had a dispute with my kid's dad today. I'm going to touch bases on that situation, that conversation. And before I do that, I want to talk about domestic violence. I don't know if you all know how serious it is. How many people die every day from domestic violence? How many people are mentally torn down from relationships by the people they claim to love them. And if you watch the news, every single minute that someone is being murdered or hurt by the person that's supposed to love them. I don't know what it is about rejection, but a lot of people can't handle rejection. If somebody telling you they're done with you, be a man or woman enough to walk away. You do not have the right to make somebody be with you. Who would even want to do that? For real, if you think about it, do it make you feel good to beat somebody into submission? Would it make you feel good to make somebody want to be with you? I talked to a young lady today, and she was telling me how her kid's father, her son's father, used to beat her. And he beat every woman he's been with. But I haven't heard about him hitting on no man. If you want them kind of men to sit there and put your hands on somebody's daughter, you a coward and you have female tendencies and you need your ass beat. And think about your own children, because the ones that do that, they overprotective of their own. They don't want nobody touching their own. But you have the nerve, the audacity to put your hand on somebody else's child. People are not property. And a lot of times what I notice, when women get fed up, or men, you know, it ain't no gender. When people get fed up, 9 times out of 10 it's behind they are so tired of the nonsense that this person have put them through. They just giving up. They to the point, to the bitter end, like, you know what, enough is enough and I'm done. You done cheated, beat on them, had babies, all kind of mess, drugs, prostitution, and they're tired. And you have the nerve to be mad because somebody said they want something better for their life, so that you want to hurt them. You want to kill them because they're tired of your nonsense and they want to move on with their life. Now, you're mad and upset because they're sick and tired that I done gave you, this is my story right now, 20 plus years of my life because you had a drug addiction and now I'm tired and you mad. I've been there. You know, I know how it feels. You look back at your life and be like, I gave this person 20 years of my life thinking they can change, thinking I can love them clean or love them to be better or keep them out of prison. You waste your time on someone who don't even love themselves. And when you get tired, this person want to hurt you. But see, I've never had nobody put their hands on me. And this is what ladies need to learn. And men, you nip shit at the door. You let people know from the gate what it is when it comes to your life. You let them know what time it is when they meet you. See, if you tell people your deal breakers, what you not going to tolerate, and what kind of bag that you coming out of, 9 times out of 10, they won't try you. People only do what you allow them to do. The first time somebody put their hands on you, they better come up short so they won't do it again. Actually, you need to leave the first time. But they go leave with some nubs. So the next girl or man they put their hands on, they gonna know better. See, that's the problem. Y'all always want to be so forgiving. Oh, he didn't mean that. Yes, the hell he did. And I don't know who raising these men to make it acceptable to put their hands on somebody's daughter. But ladies, I'm finna get on your case too. I have 2 sons. I have 2 kings that I raised. They're not perfect, you know, but they love their kids, they hardworking men, and they have respect, and they have the fear of God. How dare you think you have the right to put your hands on somebody's son because you a female. And as soon as that man get tired of your ass touching him and he turn around and slap the shit out of you or push you down or retaliate in any kind of way to protect yourself, now you run to the police and you the victim. Do y'all know how many men are in that penitentiary, even the grave, behind a wicked, vindictive woman? As soon as somebody gets sick of you, you want to play the victim and you in for vengeance to destroy a man. Any means necessary. So many men are felons right now. Black men behind a wicked, vindictive, jealous-hearted black woman and who couldn't let go. I know young men right now that don't want to deal with females, and this females running behind these men, making their life a living hell, disrespecting their mama, showing up to events, looking in windows, putting sugar in tanks, scratching people up, stabbing folks, getting people fired. Do y'all think that's going to make a man want you more? Just say you tear up a brother's stuff. Where that's going to get you? What did his car do to you? You think because you tore up his car, that's going to stop him from dating a woman that you jealous of? I don't get this. And it's getting worse because we had rules to the game when I was younger. We had rules to the game. We knew how to talk woman to woman. You know, a lot of times a woman don't know that this man is seeing the same person. So we knew how to talk woman to woman and let the next woman know what it was. Even though sometimes they didn't care. But that's the rules we had. Now, y'all know this man got a woman. And you still try to sleep with him. Not only would you try to sleep with him, you would try to destroy his home, mess with his children, mess with his livelihood, take his freedom away because you knew what it is when you got in the game and now you can't accept what it is. You knew he had a wife or a woman when you met him. Now you realize he's not going to leave you. Now you distraught. I gave him all my money. Who the fool? Y'all run around here paying these dudes to love you because daddy didn't know how to love you and daddy wasn't there to love you. So you paying trying to buy love, and when the shit don't work out, you ready to kill. You ready to destroy. You mad because you didn't have no self-esteem in you to find somebody or love somebody to love you. You bought love. You bought that penis. You tricking. And I'm just tired of women running around here think they can beat a man into submission. Like I said in one of my other videos, a young lady posted, if you don't want to fight this summer, make sure you don't F somebody else's man. This girl like 28, 29, I'm looking at her like, are you serious? You really degraded yourself like that to even post some shit like that? What happened to being classy, being a woman, being a lady? What happened to that? These ladies have no tact. You know, they don't have no oomph to themselves. No class no more. I wish I would get on social media anywhere and tell another female I'm going to fight you if you sleep with my man like he don't have control of his own penis. She didn't say I'm going to beat his ass. She said I'm going to beat her ass. Do you know how ignorant you sound, young lady? You're going to fight a female because your man stuck his penis inside of her. And you mad at her. She's not obligated to you. He is. So if he's sleeping with her, it's because that's where he wants his penis to be at that time. And actually, you don't own that. Even if you're married to them, you don't own nobody. This is not slavery. And I keep telling people, stop acting like people are property. People are not property. And I love the saying that Leon always say. He said to his friends, he said to these young men, said it to my sons. The only time a vagina is yours, my brothers, now listen to this very word coming from a woman. The only time that vagina is yours is when you in it. Once you out of it and she out your sight, it's free for all. I know that sounds horrible, don't it? I ain't saying that she will do it, but she can if she want to. Because you don't own that. Ladies, the only time that penis is yours It's when you own it or he in you. When he walk away, you don't know where that penis at. Even if you got papers on it to say, that's my husband. That don't mean shit. I know married men that cheat nonstop. I didn't have married men cut into me and I chop them down. Because you know why I chop a married man down? And I could look real good off married men if I was wicked and vindictive, but I'm not. Because I don't want nobody talking to my husband. See, I know karma is real. So I don't mess with people, man. I'm not going to fight over now. I would let you have a brother before I sit there and argue with you over him. I'm going to let you know what it is, let him know what it is, and then I'm out of there. Because, bruh, I know what I have to offer. And if she giving you what I can't, more power to you. I'm not going to argue with you about no man. It's too many out here. And back to mental and physically abusive people. Do y'all know it's only, I just heard this. I don't know how true it is. I just heard it. It's only 2 domestic violence centers in the United States for men. That's unbelievable to me because I know more abusive women than I know abusive men. That's pretty damn sad that the world, society feel like men do not get abused by women. Man, women abuse men way more. Way more. Y'all don't want to believe that? It's true. I hear women cussing their man out, tearing them down. Man, y'all get on Facebook and mentally tear men down, and it's a normal thing. How many of y'all see on a daily basis people say black men ain't shit? Black men ain't no good. Deadbeat baby that. How many of y'all say that? That's mental. Let black men get on here and say black women ain't shit. Black women ain't no good. Black women deadbeat mamas. Black women this, black women that. We like white girls. Y'all will lose y'all mind. Y'all would think that's so disrespectful. But black women tear down a black man non-stop. And it's nowhere for the black man to run. It's nowhere for a black man to talk. No one to talk to. Because if the black man called the police, because this woman that scratched the skin off his face and tore up his car, then burnt and bleached his clothes. If a black man dared to go to the police, he's considered weak. A bitch. A black man can't run and nobody. He go to his friends and say, man, she's mentally tearing me down. Your boys go laugh at you. This is why women get away with it. Do y'all not think black men are human beings? Do y'all not see that black men have been torn down since slavery? Do y'all not see that black men are the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to life? They last to get the job. They get talked about. No matter how hard they work, they get dogged out. Not only by the white man, but by their black woman. And now by their black kids. The kids don't even respect the fathers because the mama tell them they don't have to. Fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. Y'all sit there and encourage your kids not to like their daddy. Because he ain't laying a pipe with you no more, mama. Just because he ain't laying that pipe no more, you don't want your kids around their black father. This is why the homes are broken. This is why the kids are out of control. Because the black woman runs the show and the black women are messing it up. Y'all can be mad at me if you want to. But look around in our neighborhoods. Look at these kids. I was just riding down the street a couple hours ago. It was 3 young black boys. They had to be about 14, 15 years old. I'm at the stop sign, right? It's like 3 cars ahead of me, which white people were in. Do you know they start picking with them white folks? Calling them all kind of names. Some of they should shoot them in the face, yelling from the sidewalk. Now, what if them white people would have pulled over and just let them have it? The first thing the parents would have said was, that was racist. Some white men killed some black boys. But your little black kids sitting there disrespecting their elders, picking with these people. You know why? Because they don't fear you. They don't know who God is, and they don't know what an ass whooping is. Because if they did, it's certain things you wouldn't even do. How many of y'all was kids and you knew not to do shit because you know your mama go tear your ass up? My mother is dead in her grave and it's still stuff I won't do. But black women, Stop playing the victim. Y'all not victims. I'm tired of that victim shit. And you know what? Why I'm saying this, because it took me to lose a whole lot of things. It took me to just find myself by myself. It took me starting over and over and over to realize that I was doing it wrong. I was doing shit wrong. All you black women to sit back and say, I don't need no man. I'm better off by myself. You know why you say that? And you don't even have to agree with me, sister. But I know why you say it, because I was you. Because you too bullheaded, too headstrong, thinking you the shit that you ain't gonna change your ways. So you rather die alone. And you gonna be one of them old, bitty, old, bitter women. I was just living in a building with one. She go to work every single day for the last 3 years. This lady never had a visitor. No, let me change that. Her son, she had one child. He used to visit her for 5 minutes in the hallway. She was so bitter and mean that her own child didn't even want to come see her. She didn't have no friend, no man, no nothing coming to her. She just worked and went home every day to the point she wasn't combing her hair. She's like an old maid, just sour and mad at the world because she wouldn't change her wicked ways. Nobody want to deal with her. Now she an old, lonely ass woman. And when you talk to her, guess what she say? I don't deal with no good ass niggas. Who want to deal with you? I ain't seen nobody knocking on your door. I ain't seen nobody flirting with you. So who you hurt? They don't even know you still here. People probably don't even know you still alive. Until you change your attitude and your ways, you going to be an old, lonely person. And the reason I get so hard on women, because women running the show, man. The woman running this shit right now. Y'all talk about all the education and the business owners, women doing their thing, but it's so many single mothers. So you can do everything right in your life, but keep a man. Have you ever asked yourself why? Do you think a man want to be around you since y'all hollering y'all don't need a man? Do you think a man really care? All these beautiful women out here that's willing to be submissive, willing to be that mother and that loving wife and a loving girlfriend and just zip the lip and be an understanding person and know how to communicate. It's so many of us out here that do you really think a man care if he talk to you or not? I don't care how big your booty is. Do you think he care? This is why I keep telling y'all, why y'all think most men end up marrying a homely girl? All them BBLs, all the education you have, oh, you the baddest bitch walking. And he married the girl that don't wear makeup, lashes, or nothing. Why? Because she know how to be submissive and she's not argumentative. That's in the Bible. A man rather sit in the corner and be alone before he deal with a woman that's argumentative every day. Just hearing her mouth. Just think about it. Do you ever get tired of yourself? I got tired of myself. I got tired of hearing my own mouth. When I walked past that mirror one morning, I had them frowns in my face early in the morning for no reason. I knew something was wrong with me. And I fixed myself. Until you fix yourself and own up that something wrong with you, you're going to keep repeating the cycle. It ain't that men ain't no good, sis. It's a whole lot of good men out here. You attract who you are. If you an angry, bitter woman thinking you the shit, them the kind of brothers you gonna meet. And then I agree with one of my sisters on here. She said she keep attracting needy men because she has a caring, loving spirit. I heard her say that, and I said, well, maybe that's true. But you got to have limitations with that, too, like you have with your kids. You don't let your children run over you. Even though you love and you had a loving spirit with your kids, you have limitations with your kids. So how you don't have limitations with a man? So you can't use that. Well, I keep getting these kind of men because I love so hard. You love your kids even harder than that, and you don't let them run over you. You don't give your kids all your money, and they came from your body. You ain't finna give your mama who you love all your money, so how this strange man you just met dogging you out getting your money? It's mental. You got to fix you. Stop blaming this man. Stop blaming black men for your downfall. But this whole video was about women being mentally abusive. Y'all really need to stop. People love their sons. And when you think about putting your hands on somebody's son, think about your own sons. Because y'all the same mothers will act a damn fool if a little girl put her hands on your child. You act a damn fool, be ready to go to prison. Y'all fight teachers, principals, and everything. I'm so tired of seeing these fight videos, these ghetto fight videos making us look like some monkeys, and especially with these grown women. If I hear one more grown woman say, let's have a meetup, grown women having meetups. You know what kind of meetup y'all should be having on how to get some money, how to change your community, how to teach these kids how to be respectful. Them the only kind of meetups you should be having. You shouldn't have no time in your day to be arguing with no female on the phone about a man penis and where he's sticking it. You got these little kids out here dying, and y'all arguing about a Negro that don't want neither one of you. Because if a man wants you, it shows. When a man desire you, see, that's what I love about men. Men know exactly what they want. Even when they go into the store to shop, they know exactly what they want, how they want to look, what style they like. They the same way with a woman. A man ain't confused like we are. They know exactly from day one if you gonna be wifey or not. Or you just sex. So don't get it twisted when a man just stringing you along. You ain't the one. It is what it is. It's sex. Or it's money. It's a game. You ain't got to guess when it comes to a man. A man know exactly who he want to be with. You wasting your time crying and just, oh, I don't understand why he doing it. Because he don't want you. He don't like you. But I don't know very many men that's going to turn down money and sex. See, that's where you went wrong. You start giving and giving and giving, and you gave him too much of your soul. Now you empty and you confused. Now you want to fight and beat this brother into submission when you the one gave all of yourself away. Save some for your husband. You can't give your boyfriend everything you got. What you got left for your husband? Why should he marry you if he done been in every hole of your body? Why should he marry you if you didn't get him all his sexual desires and you show him that you just free for all? I can bring women to the bed. I can do this and that. He looking like, girl, you just a freak that I like on Friday night. You ain't nobody I'm going to say I do to. But see, y'all think the more freakier I am, the more I give, the more I love him, the more I cry and plead, the more I act a fool, the more he's going to love me. No. He might keep coming back because something mentally wrong with dudes. Because I see dudes all the time. They go back to mental abusive women non-stop because they don't love themselves. Because either their dad wasn't there to show them how to be a man, or their mama wasn't there to show them what love really feel like. And for all you fathers, and I'm going to go after this, for all you fathers who have not been in your children's lives, shame on you. When y'all sit here and say these kids is crazy and they doing this and they disrespectful, if you haven't raised your kids, shame on you. Your little girls need you so they know not to deal with any kind of man. They need to know what it feel like to be a princess, to what they should expect from a man. A man should open the door. See, men don't even do that now. You a simp if you do that. But see, if your daddy showed you that, you know that's what a man do. He opens my door. When I'm walking down the street, he stand on the side by the curb because he's a protector. You know, he know how to communicate with me. He know when I'm feeling sad. He know how to let me express myself without arguing with me. He know not to hurt me just because he see another big butt and smile. Because daddy showed me this is what I deserve. So if I don't meet a man and know these things, he ain't for me. I don't care how fine he is. You can't make somebody do these things. They just supposed to know. And that comes in where the father teaching their son how to be a man. You know, a man got to know how to cook, clean, take care of his business, love his woman, be respectful. You know, that is not a woman's job to raise a man. K. Michelle said it best. You can't raise a man. If he already grown and his mama didn't show him them things, that's not your job to do it, sis. He supposed to know that coming in the door. See, y'all get these little boys with penises and try to make them being a man. A penis don't make you a man. It makes you a male. It makes you a male. It don't make you a man. And that's where y'all mistaken at. Y'all get these men, these males, and think because they have a penis, they a man. That's my man. Now that's your child. You got another child in your house. Some of y'all men, and I'm going to say this for real, some of y'all men are more childish than your kids. Some of y'all men don't even know how to go punch a clock, and your teenage kids go punch a clock every day. They watching him lay up playing their video game while his ass is laying playing video games while they going to work. And you would get on your kids' case about their life, their homework, they better go punch a clock. I ain't gonna buy you shit. You're 17 years old, but you buying a 30-year-old nigga some gym shoes. But you ain't buying your kids shit else. For real, y'all a trip. You know how many women would spend thousands of dollars from their income tax on a brother that they just screwing, and they kids get the bare minimum? I got bills to pay. I wish I would buy you some $300 Jordans. Well, Tony got them some. You don't worry about what the fuck I do. Y'all messed up. Y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. Just like a lot of y'all go get them BBLs. Y'all spend $10,000 on a booty and don't even own no property. Don't even teach your kids how to manage a checkbook. Don't tell your kids nothing about Black history and who they are. Don't teach them about God. And then y'all have the audacity to get on here and say, I didn't get this booty for no man. Who you get it for? You didn't get it so you can look in the mirror every day and admire yourself. Of course you want to look good, but you do it to attract men or women. You might be gay. You do it to attract somebody. But let your child say, Mom, I need $10,000 to go to cosmetology school. I bet you won't pay for it. Mom, I need tutoring. I'm failing. Or the teacher say, your child failing. How many of y'all pay for tutoring? Nope, you just cuss your child out. You ain't getting that phone back for a week. Do you pay for tutoring? Nope. You just let your kids fail. How many of y'all take $3,000 and go buy your 16-year-old a car for their 16th birthday because they getting good grades? You don't. You'll cuss out their father about what they're not doing, and you half-stepping with your kids. The only reason a lot of y'all not titled as deadbeat mamas is because Section 8, Medicaid, and food stamps. Uncle Sam, your daddy. But y'all want to take the credit and say your baby daddy ain't shit. If you didn't have Medicaid, Section 8, and food stamps, could you take care of your kids? I know a lot of women that can because I was one of them. With or without it, I feed mine. But I know a whole lot of you women could not make it without those three things. And yet y'all sit and call y'all baby daddies deadbeats. But y'all on the system. Y'all raising welfare recipient kids in poverty. They got to live in hoods where they shooting up the neighborhood every day. They got to live in trash because you want to look good and you don't have the common knowledge to pull yourself off the gutter. Y'all make Section 8 a lifestyle instead of a stepping stone. And then you talk about the daddies. But let me tell you this before I go. Even though your baby dad may not be doing what he's supposed to do, but guess who baby daddy taking care of you? Somebody else baby daddy that's punching the clock is taking care of your ass because they taxpayers and they paying for you to live like you're living. So don't title every black man as deadbeats because I know too many hard black working men. My daddy was one and never missed a beat. He worked till he was 82 years old until he fell and broke his neck and died at 82. He worked. So he paid for a whole lot of y'all to eat. So stop titling black men because I know too many black men who has retired from their profession, who has taken care of their kids, who's been married for years, who did it right. You doing it wrong. Until you change the way you feel, change your attitude, until you zip your lip and become a submissive woman and realize your position in life. Read that Bible before y'all go on for real. Don't read not another Steve Harvey book. Not one more. Pick up the Word of God. If you pick up the Word of God, it'll show you what kind of woman you're supposed to be. And it's going to tell you what you was made to do. You ain't got to guess. Steve Harvey ain't got to tell you. It's in the Word of God. It's simple. Pick it up, read it, and study, and show yourself approved, and your life will be better. But keep your hands off people's kids. Men and women, keep your hands off people's kids. And fathers, take care of your child. I don't care if you like her or not. I don't care if you can't stand her ass. Take care of your kids. That's your obligation. That ain't stepdaddies, that ain't mama, that ain't Uncle Sam's. The same ones sit here and say people racist. You know how many black people say people racist? White people racist. I hate the white man. The white man, the white man, the white man. But every month you waiting on the white man food stamps. Every single month you waiting on that white man to pay your Section 8. Every single month when you go to the hospital with that Medicaid card, you want that white man to pay that bill. But you hate him. See, that's why I loved my dad. My dad made it his goal to keep us off the system. We didn't get food stamps, Medicaid, nothing. My daddy said he would die before a white man feed his kids. And he did it. I used to get mad because we didn't get the colored money like everybody else. I mean, one time my dad came in the house, my mother had some of that government cheese that she bought from her friend because she loved to make grilled cheese. The cheese never melted in the oven. Y'all remember that cheese? My daddy came in the house and he seen that cheese in the refrigerator and he just about lost his damn mind. He said, I know damn well you did not go down there and stand on no goddamn cheese line and I work every day. She said, no, I bought this from Pearl. He said, let me find out you with a cheese line. My daddy did not play that. If we didn't have it in the house, we just had to do without. We couldn't borrow no ketchup, no hot sauce. You know how people borrow shit? Man, we'd get tore off the frame. I had a strong black man to raise me. That's why I can't sit here and listen to y'all say black men ain't no good because I don't know that. You know, any man I ever met really, it's a few that haven't been 100. But I meet good black men because I had a good father, so I know what a good black man is. And then I had to learn with my spoiled ass to appreciate a good black man. And you know what made me appreciate a good black man? When I lost a good black man. When I said, damn, I ain't the shit like I thought I was. I thought I was this shit. I didn't think a man would ever leave me, Nina. When he told me, that shit humbled me. And I thank him because it changed me. I got humbled real fast when I realized I could be left. And told me in my face. It wasn't he cheated and did, no, I can't fuck with you because you this, and this. No, you too spoiled. Until you know how to be a woman about your shit, I'm out. That humbled me. A lot of y'all need to be humbled. It ain't that you the shit. You just need to be humbled by the right brother. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I don't care if y'all don't like me or not, but it's time for y'all to be humbled. Y'all ain't the shit. Y'all just ain't met the right brother yet. Talk to y'all later. Peace.